This is Daniela Camboni for Kitco News, and we were at the CPM Precious Metals Seminar here in New York, where they launched their silver yearbook. Joining me now is Erica-Rannestdad. She's one of the analysts with CPM. Erica, so nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
So, Erica, I know it's a silver yearbook launch, but you were talking about PGMs here today, right?
That's right. We wanted to provide outlooks for all the precious metals, just to give investors an idea of what the markets are looking like right before the corporate presentations would be taking place.
So let's talk PGMs then. There's something interesting that came up in your talk. You said that there is strong demand for the PGMs and supplies are reaching deficit levels, yet you don't expect prices to necessarily go up. How do you explain that?
So it's been happening over the past few weeks and really in 2012 overall, and even going back to the fourth quarter of last year, is a weakening of investment demand. We're seeing investors grow disinterested in the platinum group metals, and they're looking at different components of fabrication demand that look weak. So we do expect fabrication demand to rise at a stronger pace relative to supply, which we do expect to decline, and that is going to result in a deficit in the essentially the supply amount exceeding fabrication demand. So less supply, and that's because we expect investors to be selling their metal, and that would be supplying the market essentially for that growth in fabrication demand.
So between platinum, palladium, and rhodium, which metal do you think will perform best?
At this point, we are looking at palladium. Right now, it has been in surplus since 2001, and in 2012 it could potentially fall into a deficit, which would be the first time since 2000. So that, coupled with the fact that the fabrication demand prospects are a bit more positive for palladium, because palladium is used more extensively in gasoline markets, a little bit more positive than platinum right now.
So why is there a deficit? Are they just not producing? They're just not finding it underground?
Well, first of all, mine production of platinum group metals is very highly concentrated. You have most of it coming from South Africa in the case of platinum, and South Africa and Russia in the case of palladium. There are a lot of issues related to mining platinum group metals in South Africa, and those issues manifest into lower production levels, slower growth in production, investor disinterest in spending on projects, platinum group metals projects, because the costs are uncontrollable. So there are all those issues that are relating to higher costs and translating to lower interest in developing pipeline projects.
Right. So obviously PGM's key component in catalytic converters in cars. I would think that car sales would be increasing, especially in the emerging countries. So wouldn't that help demand?
It has been. We've seen increases in car sales in China, but it's important to note that the growth in car sales is lower than in the past few years. We've been seeing increases in other BRIC countries as well. The key has been the weakness in the European auto market, which has been on decline since October of last year, and that is what investors are looking at in terms of looking at platinum, because it's more of a platinum intensive market. And then they're also looking at the commercial vehicle market, which is a bit mixed. The US and China are both the largest commercial markets, and China is down, demand is down about 11%, while the US, you see demand up about 10%, so it's mixed.
So Erica, what trading range are you looking at for platinum and palladium? Let's start with platinum.
So for platinum, we expect prices to continue to be vulnerable to further declines over the next few months, but we do expect recovery in the latter half of the year. That said, we expect the average price to be about 9.7% lower than the average price of 2011. For 2012, for palladium, we expect about a decline of 9.2%, a little bit less than platinum.
Erica, thanks so much for your thoughts today.
Thank you. I just want to do a quick plug-in.
Yes, actually.
Right now we're working on our platinum group metal supply and demand statistics, and they will be finalized shortly and coming out in our 2012 edition of the yearbook, the Platinum Group Metals yearbook. That will be released on the 26th of June.
All right, 26th of June. We look forward to it. Thanks so much for watching Kitco News. You can email me any feedback at newsfeedback@kitco.com.